Kim Coco here, founder of Swagtail and the Flexible Golfer course. Today's short yoga session is going to be seated in a chair so that you can start to build the body awareness, the balance, the mobility, and the strength that's going to help you out on the golf course, especially in times when you're stuck at home and you can't go play. What I highly suggest you get is a strap, and if you don't have a strap, then a scarf will do, or even a belt, and set that off to the side for now, or just let it rest over your leg so that we can get started and you have access to it really easily. So find a place where you can sit tall, so you don't want to recline in your chair and get so comfortable you don't want to move, but you want to find a way where your feet can be planted, your sitting bones can be rooted, and your spine can be nice and tall. And then maybe take the shoulders back and down, one at a time or together, to start to create some space in the shoulders as your crown of the head reaches up. Now from here, relax the shoulders down away from the ears and take your arms out to the side, imagining you are going to give a neighbor a high five. And notice if the shoulders started to creep up towards the ears as that happened. Drop them down, create as much space as you can. And then imagining the shoulder socket as the center of your circle, start to draw circles in the air. Back, up, down, front, and to the sides. Just imagining flexing the wrists, building a little heat in the shoulders, which will help you sustain endurance and consistency throughout your round. Make the circles a little bit bigger, growing taller with the arms, but shoulders staying relaxed. And then reach all the way out to the side and go ahead and take your left hand down to the side. I'm going to mirror you, turn your right palm back, thumb down, and imagine you're going to tuck in the shirt behind you. And then go ahead and drop your left ear toward the left shoulder and find a comfortable position for your neck. So just starting to release any tension that might have accumulated in the last few moments here. You can tilt your chin down closer to your shoulder if that feels good. Or you can turn your chin slightly up toward the ceiling if that feels better still. Maybe move a little back and forth to find any pockets of tension that we can let go of. Take one more deep cycle of breath here. And then as you're ready, take your left hand, help the left side of your face up, and release both hands to your lap. One side should feel significantly different than the other, and we're gonna go right into round two. So as you're ready, reach the arms out to the side. Again, relax the shoulders away from the ears and turn all 10 fingers up toward the ceiling. Now this time we're going to draw circles toward the back of your room, just creating, again, more heat around the shoulder girdle, which again requires not only strength, but a lot of control to help you get into that position for your backswing, as well as stop in your follow through to prevent injury. Go ahead and make your circles a little bit bigger still. Making sure you're drawing that circle evenly in space. Keep breathing deeply in and out through the nose if you're not already. And then stretch all the way back out to the side. Go ahead and release your right hand down, turn your left thumb toward the floor, and imagine you're going to tuck in your shirt behind you and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Again, finding a smooth evenness of breath. Finding a neck position that feels comfortable to you. Taking 2 more full cycles of breath in and out through the nose. And when you're done with that, take your right hand, help your head back up in space, release your shoulders, your neck, shake out the hands even if that feels like it's still holding any tension. And then we're going to start to take that heat and we'll create some movement, some flexibility, some greater range of motion all the way up the spine and into that shoulder region. So take your hands out to your knees, straightening your arms, and then imagine rounding your back as though you're going to press your spine toward the chair back behind you and even tuck your chin all the way. And then inhale, tilt your pelvis forward, draw your belly button through and forward, lift your heart, lift your gaze, take the shoulder blades down and back, and then we're just going to repeat that motion. Exhale, tuck and round. Use your inhale to sit tall, maybe even draw the elbows in, squeezing the elbows by the side to help the shoulders draw back and down. Exhale, straightening the arms, tuck and round. Inhale, lift into a gentle back bend of the spine, opening the heart and the front of the shoulders. So again, move at your own pace. Just a few more rounds. Really waking up the spine, which mobility and flexibility of the spine is essential for a great golf swing. Okay, come back to center when you're ready. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take your strap now, move your hands wider than your shoulders and create a tight grip. Now imagine we're going to inhale, take your strap up toward the ceiling, and imagine that you are going to take your shoulders up with you, because that's going to exaggerate the opposite of what we want. We're going to draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So as you exhale, slowly release your hands back down. The wider your hands are, the easier it's going to be. So this time, keep your shoulders down the whole time as you lift your strap up. And maybe take the strap behind you a little or a lot until you feel a stretch. And then inhale, come back up, and exhale, release, back down. So 2 more, just like that. Inhaling, reaching up, keep space between the shoulders and the ears. Exhale, reach back until you feel a stretch in the front of the shoulders or even in the chest, and lower down. You can go all the way back if you have that mobility, or just stay focusing on isolating the stretch at the front of the chest. This time, inhale, come back up to center and simply take your stretch up and over to the right. So again, I'm mirroring you. Imagine your left sitting bone getting firmer into your seat as though it was glued to your chair. And then inhale, come back to center. Exhale over to the left and imagine your head in that perfect centered space between your straps. So we're just not moving the strap, we're keeping the whole upper body as one unit, leaning over to the left, anchoring the right sitting bone down. Take your next breath in, stay for the breath back out, and then inhale, come back to center and release. Take your hands back to your knees. Inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the heart, shoulder blades back and down. Exhale, tuck and round. 2 more, just like that. Inhaling, exhale, round. There's a little bit of a seated cat-cow in the yoga world. Coming back up to center, and this time we're going to go ahead and push your ribs over to the right, round the spine, push the ribs over to the left, and draw the heart forward. So kind of like a big barrel roll for the whole upper body. Care less about what it looks like and more about the sensations you're cultivating in the body as you move. So really just opening up sides of the body as well as the spine. We're moving our way towards a twist. However, we have to cultivate length in the sides of the body, some freedom of the spine and the shoulders as we do. So come back to center. We will go the other direction in a minute, but grab your strap again first. Hands wide, palms down, shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale, take the arms up. As you exhale, take the arms back a little or a lot, depending on what feels good for you. Inhale back through center. Exhale, release. So again, you can tug on the strap to create a little bit of traction as you inhale up, keeping the shoulders down out of the ears as you retreat the arms behind you. Coming back up as you breathe in and exhaling out one more time. Just starting to create some openness in the shoulders. This time as you come back up on your inhale, we're going to go ahead and stretch over to the right first, keeping your head just directly in line with your spine, anchoring the right sitting bone down, pausing here just to lengthen the whole right side ribs. As you inhale, come back to center and switch over to the left. Well, this time you're turning to the right, opening up the left side, and notice, are your arms still equidistant around your head? So frame your head evenly, glue your left sitting bones down to your chair, take a deeper cycle of breath, and inhale back up. Exhale, release your hands back down. Hands back to your thighs. We're coming back to the barrel rolls, but this time you're taking your torso and pushing your ribs over to the left first, rounding back over to the right, forward and up. So just moving in a way that feels organic and probably should feel pretty good, especially if you sit a lot during the day or if you get sore from moving, gardening, any other activities in your life. Take 2 more rounds here. You can let your head and neck move a little bit as well if that feels good. Otherwise, come back to the center, sit nice and tall. One more to increase spinal mobility in the upper thoracic spine, as well as around the shoulders before we move into a twist. So as you're ready, inhale, take your arms out to the side like goalposts or a cactus. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale, squeeze the shoulders back. So we're opening up the front of the chest, and you might even lift the heart up a touch as you do so. And then we're gonna exhale, round, bring the elbows and the forearms toward one another. Inhale, come back out, open up. Exhale, round, draw the elbows together. So you can stay with this movement. Otherwise, as you exhale, take right elbow over left. Inhale back up and open. Exhale, left elbow over right, or elbows just touching. So really opening up some mobility, some movement, some range of motion in the shoulders as you move. One more each side. Exhale, release, shake it all out. Shake out the wrists, shake out the shoulders, move the spine as you need to. And now we're gonna take all of this freedom you've created in the spine and the upper body into a simple twist. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna twist to the left first to open up the right side of the body. So inhale, take your left arm up. Exhale, we're gonna turn the body to the left, and you can grab onto the chair beside you or behind you. And then inhale, right arm up. And we're gonna exhale, twist, and take your right arm to the outside of your left leg. So we're gonna move twice more, inhaling up, exhaling to twist. And the upper arm movement is optional, so if your arms are tired, just keep your arm down. And this time we're gonna stay. Use your left arm to help draw you to the left side of your chair. So take the left shoulder blade closer to the spine, just like we did in that cactus arm exercise a moment ago. And then use your right hand and press into your leg to help your torso move to the left. And then imagine your spine still sitting tall, maybe glance over your left shoulder to stay in this nice twist here. See if you can breathe a little more deeply into the rib cage. As you inhale, slowly unwind, come back to center, pause, close your eyes, notice the difference right to left. It's amazing what a little bit of movement and twisting will do in such a short period of time. And then we'll move to open the left side of the body. So when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Inhale, right arm up. As you exhale, take the right arm off to the side, grab anywhere on the chair behind you that's comfortable. And then inhale, take your left arm up, and exhale, start to twist over to the right and take your left hand outside of your right leg. So we're gonna inhale, come back to center, untwist a bit. Exhale, twist over to the right. So we're just moving gently here. So you don't have to go really deep. We're just starting to facilitate this rotation of the spine, which will help greater coordination in your golf swing. Okay, stay as you're here. Feet press into the floor. Right knee presses into left arm. Right shoulder draws closer to the spine, and gaze over your right shoulder. And breathe evenly around the rib cage. Maybe even find a point to gaze at in the room with your left eye as you look over the right shoulder. Take 2 more cycles of breath just like this. And then as you inhale, come back to center, wiggle it out. Inhale, take a gentle back bend, and then we're gonna exhale, tuck and round, and you can stay in this slightly rounded position, or you can start to hinge forward and maybe take your elbows to your thighs. Maybe you even wanna come all the way down and let your head and neck dangle. But again, you don't wanna get too dizzy or uncomfortable here. This will simply be a deeper stretch for your back body. And if you notice your hips coming off of the chair, maybe you back off a bit. So we're gonna hold in any position, a slight round, a slight forward fold, or a deep forward fold as you hinge over your thighs. However it feels good to you. You wanna stay comfortable in a place where you can breathe. Not comfortable as though you'd wanna sit back on the couch and eat potato chips, but comfortable in the sense that you can breathe evenly, there's no pain, you're energized, and you can allow the movement of the breath to facilitate this opening in the body, this release of tension. And then on your next in-breath, slowly start to come all the way back up to your nice neutral spine that you started with, and then close your eyes. We're going to do a little pranayama here at the end. Pranayama simply being a breathing exercise to consciously move the breath in the body. So take a full deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it back out, also through the nose. And then we're going to inhale together to a count of 1, 2, 3, and pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, pause, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause. Continue that rhythm at your own pace, inhaling to a count of 3, taking a slight pause at the top of your inhale, exhaling to a count of 5, nice and slow, pausing at the bottom of the breath before you inhale yet again. Just notice if you can make the breath as smooth as possible. Relaxing your jaw and your face, your shoulders, anywhere you might be holding tension to help you breathe, and that's not really needed to do so. Take 2 more full cycles of your breath. Inhaling 3, exhaling 5. Going back to an even rhythm of breath in and out through the nose, without a lot of effort when you're done. With your eyes closed here for just a moment longer, check into any new sensations in your body that have woken up as a result of your movement here. Observe any areas of the body that feel a bit more spacious, awake, energized. Observe even a shift in your mindset by just a few moments of breathing, of conscious movement of both the body and the breath. And as you go out into your day, just notice how these attributes might benefit your actions. Whether it's here moving around in your house, how you interact with those around you, and how you might show up differently on the golf course with this level of composure and confidence. As you're ready, bring your hands together in front of the body and rub your hands vigorously together. Create a little extra heat. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Lightly open your gaze. Thank you so much for being here today to practice, to honor your body and your mind. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.